about. Yeah.
You know, Will and I have found that a lot of people are coming to the workshop to get a brush up on the basics because they've done planning in the past, but they come in and they say, here's what I've done, what do you think? Well, give you an instance. We had a gentleman come in, he had done a trust 15 years ago. He had never funded it with anything. And his wife had passed away, and it was him and his 2 children now, and they were the heirs to his estate, but nothing was in his trust. So if you think about that, had he passed away, everything would have went through probate because nothing was finalized. He had went through the money, the trouble, the effort, but had never followed through and funded his trust.
And when you use the word funded, just to clarify here, I think what you mean is to put these assets in the name of the trust.
Exactly,
right?
And that way you have your trust that is going to be holding those assets for you, and upon your demise, the distribution that you've got set in your trust would take place. The person you've designated to handle that would automatically take an effect, and they would know exactly what to do. That's why we do that type of planning.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised how many people come and they say, here's this big thick document, here's what I've got. I have no clue what I've got or what it does. And so when you dig through it and you go over it with them and you look at it, maybe it's exactly what they need. And if that's what they need and that's what they got and it's properly funded, we just reinforce what they've done, and they have peace of mind. Oh yeah, now I remember that's how that works. And at least they know, and they've got some peace of mind. So it's not always about setting up new planning and things like that. Sometimes it's reinforcing what they've done, letting them talk to us at no cost so we can give them some information. And it's a very popular, very good time well spent.
Which is one of the things that you and Will have both talked about. Don't think that because something is done, it's etched in stone. You need to review what you've done in the past.
Right. You know, Will's real adamant about having that third meeting with the client to make sure that they've done the proper steps in funding that document, because we can go through all the effort and spend the money to get this set up, and if you don't follow through, it has little, if any, value to you. So that's just something we want to keep in mind. And, you know, the other thing we've noticed is people coming are saying, here's the assets I've got on the dollars and cents side. Here's what I've got. What do you think? Well, I've got this, that, and the other. And we help them organize all of that and make sure that it's properly titled and the beneficiaries are properly designated, whether it's the trust or whether it's their children or whatever they prefer.
Yeah,
so,
a lot goes into it.
That's exactly right, and it's a good review process.